What's up, everybody? It's Josh with Reddit Viper coming at you with another war recap video. Today we're recapping our war yesterday that we wrapped up with Reddit Hounds. This was the semi-final round of the RWT, the RCS War Tournament. Those of you that don't know, RCS is the Reddit clan systems, kind of the alliance of clans that Reddit Viper has been a part of pretty much forever. For the last few months, we've had a tournament going on with all the RCS clans, or at least a bunch of them, just to find out who's the best of the best. So this was Reddit Hounds is another CWL clan, another CWL Rising clan. So in the same league as us, but we don't face them during the regular CWL season. So we were excited to match up with them in the semifinal round. And to be honest, it's probably they're the clan, them and Reddit Ace, who's another CWL clan, are the two clans that had the best ability to make a good breakdown. A lot of RCS clans kind of have varied structures, run a lot of 0.5s or, just lighter weight clans. So we were really excited for this matchup with Hounds because it was going to be the most like a normal war for us. Yeah, so this was not to diminish the other teams on the other side of the semifinals. We're looking forward to the finals matchup, but this was definitely a big one for us. So yeah, it was a really good war. Came down to the wire. Excuse me. Came down to the wire. Show you the breakdowns here. So we ran a CWL breakdown. So 3 Town Hall 11s, 8 Town Hall 10s, and the rest 9s in a 30v30 war. So both clans did pretty well on the 9s. Neither clan really struggled too much. Neither clan got any 10v10. So we did struggle a little bit 10v10. Pull up they missed on 3 dips. I think we missed on 2. No, just 1. Sorry, that's why we won by 2. So yeah, so we, our 11 just performed a little bit better. They actually they smashed our 10 or our on 10v11. They crushed our. I think they were 3 for 4 on 10v11. So they did really well there. Just neither team could pull out that 10v10. So yeah, over on our side, we got all of their 9s obviously, and then worked through. We had the 4. Or 5, I'm sorry, Town Hall 11 dips. So just going to run through, well, check out the 6-star assassins from the war. I think we had a few. DB2, seems like I'm calling his name every other recap. Carcacol, Serval's mini account there. Remedial, Sakui, Drake with the big 6-pack. That one we had a little inter clan bet on, so good job there. TT on RV with the 199 war. I had a 199 as well, which I'm gonna watch my 99% because I'll show you later. But and then Latan and Bomberman both had 6-packs. So good job to you guys, 6-star assassins. All right, let's jump in. We're just gonna run through a few attacks. We're not gonna watch too many. First up, we're going to watch Drake, one of our 6-star assassins, on number 27. Yeah, a little bit, not a crazy unique attack, but he's got a few different things going on here. He's going to zap this air defense up here, zap quake it, and then come in from the bottom side here with his heroes, 1 golem, take out the enemy heroes, the CC, the air defense, and some air facing defenses. I don't think he gets this archer tower, but so yeah, I'll let it run here. Really smart attack. So he's lured the CC already. Now he's going to zap that air defense up there and get his heroes down. Golem, then a heroes, a couple of wizards to help with the funnel. I think he drops that baby drag, yep, to help with the CC. And just lets that all work. Then he's going to come in with, once that works through, he's going to come in with his La Lune from the northwest side over there. A few loons, this is smart, a few loons just to help out with that Tesla farm to make sure they don't smash his heroes too early before his queen's able to get in there and grab that air defense. So he's got the 3 hounds. He's got the 2 of his own hounds and then the CC hound. and he ends up he popped his ability a little early there, but still gets really good value for his queen. So he's got the 2 hounds down. Only 2 haste spells for the Laloon portion. But Drake's a Laloon master, so it's plenty for him. His last hound, he pretty much ends up swagging. I don't know if it takes any damage. So goes in. I think he intended it for it to go to that archer tower, but it does tank the archer tower, so it does its job. I think that's the only damage it takes in the whole raid, though, is that archer tower for a second. So he could have probably just swagged that last hound, but war like this, don't want to get too cocky, because he's got 2 hounds still up. Yeah, the 1 hound pops right at the end, but then he's got that last hound is almost full all the way to the end. Drops that last loon to help out with cleanup, and it is GG. So good job, Drake, with the 6-pack. All right, next up, I mentioned my 99% attack. Gonna watch that. Don't usually watch fails, but we'll see why, because Sepoy is gonna follow up. So coming in this base, everyone hates it when I try mass minion, but I like the attack. And anytime I see 4 wizard towers and some air defense and sweepers and the queen all accessible to a queen charge, it makes me want to give it a shot. So goal was to come in from the east side here with a queen, drop a jump to get her into this compartment and possibly into the core if she makes the move in there. Lure the CC, get that killed with the queen, and then use the king down here just to take care of the enemy king and kind of clean up trash and whatnot. So I'm gonna let it run here. If you guys noticed, it ended up being a 99% attack. I'm actually just gonna run it 2 times because we're going to watch the same attack again when Sepoy does it and crushes it. So get some minions down to just to help with the funneling, to lure the CC. Get the poison down, rage for the queen. So I'm able to save her ability. There was a Valk in the CC, but obviously a minion doesn't lure it. So queen is doing her thing. King. Jump down in a second here. Almost a little too late on that jump. That would have been in trouble if I dropped that late. So yeah, the queen's doing her job. So here's the mistake I made. I waited too long to start the Laloon portion. So I've got 8 loons and a hound in the CC. I also missed the rage spell when she engaged the queen. I was a little late on it, so I had to pop her ability. So those 2 mistakes end up, and then the biggest mistake of all, I started the raid with 60 minions, and this stupid hut up here. This was being live streamed by one of the guys in Hounds, and he said, dude brought 600 minions and couldn't save one for the hut. So they clear everything out, and time is ticking down, and they get over to that hut and rip. So yeah, so all that to say, Sepoy comes back. Typically when I run a mass minion, I'm the only one that'll do it, and so even if I'm close, someone will come back with like a queen charge with the back end Lalo and clean it up. But Sepoy ran same exact comp, same exact strat, everything. He fixed the 2 mistakes I had and came through and wrecked it, and with plenty of time to spare. So Sepoy, good job. Not taking anything away from you. You executed it and got her done. I was super stoked that he stuck with the original plan, didn't switch it up. So you'll see the hut up there is gone already. He didn't mess around. Got a minion on it right away, which is what I should have done. But he also was just a little more on point with his spells, dropping that rage in front of the queen so she walks into it, gets more utilization out of that rage. Starts his Lalo earlier, and obviously gets the minions in right behind the Lalo. So just a little better execution all around, and that's the difference between a 99% 2-star and smashing the base. The queen does go down at the end, but he's got loads of minions left. No worries. So good job, Sepoy, and good job sticking with the strat, man. All right, next up, we've got one more Town Hall 9, and sorry, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, showing 2 my own attacks, but there was a lot of witches in this war, and I just those witch attacks are so boring. So nothing against, they're super strong, so nothing against anyone that uses them, but they're just not very fun to watch. So I'm coming in here with a queen charge. This was another base that I thought about trying mass minion on, but I had already failed, and this one I wasn't quite as confident in. So came in with the queen charge Lalo, but really it's a Lalo because I do have the Hound in the CC. So just breaking the queen in here on the west side. Was a little nervous she was going to walk, but luckily once that elixir and Tesla go down, she does go in for that wizard tower. So got that taken care of. Gonna drop a jump for her here to get her further into the base. Thought about a EQ, which actually would have been better given how this goes with her pathing and whatnot, but I needed the poison and the extra spells. So there goes the jump down. Could have probably, oops, sorry about that. Could have probably had some minions going or something to start with cleanup, but was just making sure. I wanted to make sure this part went according to plan. Did have to pop her ability there. It was pretty close. She might have got it done without popping her ability, but so I'm just gonna funnel with that other baby drag. A couple of wizards to help make sure the king doesn't wander over that way. Gonna wall break for the king as well, and then I've got 3 Valks just to help the king out. Figured in case there were Teslas, I didn't think there were Teslas in with the queen, but in case there were, could have been a little trouble for the king. So yeah, get the Valks in there with the king. At this point, I've got 3 air defense. I counted on the queen getting that other air defense, which she didn't. So 3 air defense for 1 hound, but the pathing in there was really well, and you'll see the queen does end up taking out that air defense. So works out perfectly. Hound pops, but got plenty of loons in there. Got that haste to get the loons in on that X-bow and air defense, and at this point it's over. Few loons left just to clean up. That was it. So that was a fun attack. I like mixing it up a little bit when the base allows for it. All right, and then the last attack we're gonna watch. Typically we don't recap 11v10 dips, but this one was I don't know, the miners, we don't see them very often anymore. So our boy Digital Exile coming in on his Town Hall 11 with the mass miner attack. So uses those bowlers for funneling, the queen for funneling, and then just watch the way. I'm actually gonna run this one at 2 times the speed because it just takes a long time, these miner attacks. So the jump spell is just to get his king in there. He's got the golem in. Here, I'll slow this part down. Get his king in there on the enemy queen. Get her taken out. Get that loon taken out, which could have been trouble for his miners. Although a loon generally just kind of chases him around. So you saw he had 37 miners. He's just going to drop them all on a line, and did such a good job of funneling. I mean, look at the line they have to work down. It was perfect. So, and then the heals work great on the miners, even with the infernos, because they're underground, still getting healed up. I don't know if I like that. I mean, miners, they have been kind of nerfed, but that still just seems like a pretty beneficial trait of that troop, to be able to be healed underground but not be hit by the inferno stream. But yeah, they just work through. This is the part where it gets kind of slow, just working through. But I don't know if he loses hardly any miners in this whole raid. You'll see how many he has left at the end here. He's probably got at a good 25 left still. So just, I mean, perfect job of funneling. Really smart attack by Didge. So good job, man. So yeah, that's it. Sorry, no exciting 10v10 or 11v11 or anything like that action. Even our 10v11s were, just pretty stock, basic stone bowler attacks. So stuff that wins wars, but not exciting to watch on recap. So yeah, good job, Vipers. Going on to the finals to face either Upsilon or Heroes, and hey, may the best team win. Obviously, we hope for a good war. A war of all Town Hall 9's not going to be as fun as a more heavy lineup, but we'll take what we get and see who comes out on top of the RCS. Catch you guys next time.